How's it going, guys? This is gonna be the fourth video on the channel, Fanbuzz, the NBA analysis machine. So almost a day ago, the news broke out, published by Adrian Wojnarowski in the ESPN website. And the NBA is to approve the plan for a 22-team return with 8 regular season games. So let's just get right to it. So the NBA Board of Governors intend to approve a league proposal on a 22-team format to restart the season. In Orlando, Florida, sources tell ESPN. Let's just go. So conference call by 12:30 people. We'll know what the decision is. The conference call is set on 12:30. So they plan to play in the ESPN Wide World of Sports in Orlando. Along with home court, let's just get home court standing, strength of schedule, all of that later. So let's just go deeper into this article. So the 22 teams include the top 16 teams with, in addition, the Pelicans, the Trailblazers, the Spurs, the Kings, the Suns, and the Wizards. So the play-in tournament includes the number 8 and number 9 teams. Only if the 9th seed finishes regular season within 4 games of the 8th. This involves standing. Let's just get to that later. So the play-in tournament will include that. So number 8 seed enters a double elimination tournament and the number 9 seed enters a single elimination tournament. Wow. That is pretty interesting. Among the 8 teams left, they feel kind of sad because, let's say, the case of the Hawks, Lloyd Pierce voiced out that his team would like playing, but obviously they won't. And this now, with the Atlanta Hawks, it closes the curtains on Vince Carter's career, probably. So let's just take a moment to honor Vince Carter, guys. So that's the moment. Maybe if there's a later moment in the video, I want to honor Vince because he had a very long career. He played till he was like 43 right now, maybe 43. Yeah, started his career in 97, ended in 20. Though he didn't go chase rings like how many Twitter fans didn't like. He wanted to end it on a good note, and I appreciate him and salute him for that. So a great career for Vince, and he'll retire a legend in my eyes. So anyway, for those teams left out, including Atlanta, Cleveland, Charlotte, and Detroit, so I'm not sure they feel happy, but y'all weren't gonna make it anyway. In Stephen A, like he said on first take, like teams like Atlanta, Cleveland, New York weren't gonna make it anyway. That was prior to this 22 game format release though, but still. So the life in the NBA bubble will be gone by a set of safety protocols. Yes, of course. So home court advantages, I want to get to it now. They do include let's say a player on each team getting to at least commit 7 fouls, maybe, or deciding arena sounds, dibs on the hotels, and maybe choosing their opponent. That's just a few among the throwaways for home court, trying to compensate teams with home court advantages, or maybe at least choosing the hotels, maybe. So, those are just throwing a few advantages that fans on Twitter just listed out, and some NBA players also listed out, and maybe even including getting possession to start the second, third, and fourth quarter. That's just a few of the home court advantages thrown out. So let's just go into it. So the employees are not gonna come back immediately, so they're gonna need a month to come back at least. And you want the players to get some leeway before even starting it, because it would have been like 3 months before they even come back. So you want to allow them to get into some sort of rhythm, which is what they commended for. because it allows, though they set it back to fit the timeline of the employees at the Disney resort coming back, and allow the players time to, now knowing this news, to get into a bit of rhythm, now knowing the fact what they know. So it allows players to get, now know what to do now. So it allows them a bit of edge to come back, because now they know about these. See, NBA season got suspended, so now it's gonna be coming back on June. And another thing, the thing was, Boj also reported that the potential NBA Finals date for Game 7 was on October 12th. So that's the end of the article, guys. So I want to take you to the NBA standings right now. I want to just show it to you. So let's just go. So here we see the league standing, guys. So the top 16 teams you already know, with conflicting clashes. Portland at number 17, the Pelicans at number 18, Sacramento number 19, the Spurs at 20, the Suns make it, and the Wizards, who have been dreadful this year, maybe because in large part due to injuries too, they get in. Let's just go to the conference now, knowing what I read in this video in the ESPN article. So I'm just gonna list it out. So what they said was, a play-in tournament will be held if the 9th seed is four games within of the 8th seed. So the 8th seed would be in a I believe double elimination tournament. 9th seed, I believe, would be in a single elimination tournament. So let's just throw it out for facts. So by also, because of this, it seems to have confirmed the fact that the top 6 teams on each conference would have actually clinched playoff berth, because this confirmed 8 games left on the schedule, because they're already above or more than 8 games above 9th seed Washington. So that's just it. Now the intrigue, the it factor comes in the Western Conference. So 13 teams in the Western Conference. So Memphis at 32 and 33, the Blazers and the Blazers 29-37, Pelicans 28 and 36, Kings at 28 and 36, same 3.5 games. The Spurs at 27 and 36, the Suns at 26 and 39. So the Suns seem to be 6 games behind, while the Kings, the Blazers, and the Spurs could challenge the Grizzlies, seeing that they're already 3.5 games behind. And if they end the season on this note, I do not know what will happen in those tiebreakers. But anyway, and plus the Blazers, guys. The Blazers, according to many, would be the most dangerous 8th seed team, because they have been performing at this level without Nurkic and Collins. Now they come back. It gives them a healthy roster at last. So it gives them more health on the edge. So to perform together gives them the added edge, knowing that they can do this without them. With them, it's gonna be a very they would be the most dangerous 8th seeded team. Well, I'm not gonna debate that. So it's gonna be very interesting, guys. Like, the play-in tournament's gonna get very interesting. Then it's all 116. So I wanna just exit the app. I wanna show you the strength of schedules and the others. So here is it, guys. So projecting schedules are all 22 returning teams. So here it is right here. So I'm not gonna read it out, but I'm just gonna let y'all see. So see, now I'll just get to it later, guys. So just look at the schedule. The web schedule is published. So yeah, so this part of the article that I'm showing right here is the exception part. So I just want to get to it. So reach 8 games for each team. So this is what I had confusion before the video, but after I read this, I learned what it meant. So So let's just take an example of a team like the Heat here, which the team which I follow a lot. So I I went them. I saw that and the Celtics schedule. The Celtics in sequential order against the top 22 teams. The other 8 teams were removed. It'll skip on to the next game. They had only one game against the Heat, but in the apply the same case of the Heat, they had 2 games. So they took the game against the Celtics off, and they they're gonna make them play games against the other teams that face the same scenario. This the other 3 teams are the Lakers, the Trailblazers, and the Magic. So this is just the possible scenarios: Lakers, Trailblazers, Lakers as Heat or Magic, or Trailblazers as Heat or Magic. So this vice versa, they would face whichever of the Heat or the Magic that the Blazers don't face. But if you play the Lakers and the Trailblazers and the Heat and the Magic, it would break the rule. It would make them play 5 games between each other in the same conference. Same for the Heat and Magic. So this website is just it, guys. So I'm gonna be showing you the strength of schedule. This is the strength of schedule, guys. So I'm just showing it out to y'all. So I want to just get into this. So I'm in Twitter right now, showing all of you the strength of schedule. If it were to come back, this is just in presumptive cases. This regarding the strength of schedule. Let's just go back. This is if Lakers face Magic and the Blazers face the Heat, and the Lakers Blazers game are added. So I want to just go deep into this because I discovered something. So Jacob Goldstein right here says if you swap it to Lakers versus Heat from Blazers Heat and Blazers to Magic from Blazers Heat, it makes a change. Lakers Magic to Lakers Heat, Blazers Heat to Blazers Magic. Changes go as follows. Other teams' schedule remain impact. The Lakers, Heat, Trailblazers, and Magic face a change in schedule. So Lakers go from 0.2 to 0.6. Blazers go from 1 to half. Heat go from 1.1 to 2.2, and the Magic go from minus 0.5 to minus 0.6. So if this were to be the case, guys, the Heat would have the hardest schedule remaining, and I got pretty frustrated Heat fan because so we had the at that point of hiatus, we had the 23rd hardest schedule remaining. Now to come back and to know this, it was the best case. It was the one of the only options on the table, but it brought my favorite team a very hard schedule. If it goes to Lakers Heat, the hardest schedule remaining. Even without that, they are facing the some fourth hardest schedule. But the teams in the race who want to maintain the seeds, who do not want to fall further, like Toronto or Houston, I really feel sorry because for some teams who had very easy schedules going down the stretch, now who have to play hard schedules, I really feel sorry for because your schedule is going to be easy going down the stretch, and now the easy games are taken out because the easy teams you have to face are the 8 teams who are not there in there, so they're just gonna get skipped, which is exempted, and the remaining games in the schedule have to play out. So that happens if you're a fan of any, you have to be prepared for anything. So that's to cap it off, guys. So I just went deep into the analysis. I showed y'all the web page of Woj publishing the NBA standings, the schedules, if presumptive schedules if the NBA were to come back, and the strength of schedules if the four teams, the Lakers, Heat, Blazers, and Magic. If they don't face the teams in the respective conferences, it's a shuffle. So that's a lid on it. So I'm gonna be coming back if any new thing comes on. But that's just it. Thanks, guys. Hope y'all are safe. See y'all.